Hey dear beautiful souls, welcome to this new episode in our emotional awareness series. Over the past days, we've been discussing emotional blackmail, manipulation, and the subtle ways people use our emotions against us. So today we're diving into one of the most dangerous types of manipulation. We've talked about guilt tripping, so today we're talking about gaslighting. What is gaslighting? It's a psychological tactic used to make someone question their memory, perception, and sanity. Just like guilt tripping, it doesn't always start loud, it's usually quiet, slow, and confusing. It sounds like you're too sensitive. Hi, that never happened. Jukwa, are you sure you are okay? Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Over time, you begin to doubt yourself, lose self trust, and start to rely more on the abuser for trust. Yes, you lose your self trust and you rely more on that person for the truth about yourself. You no longer trust yourself. That's what gaslighting does. Let me give an example. Let's say you confront someone about something they said to you. All right, that hurts you. You get something like, they did it though. Now you're confronting them. This is what you get. I never said that. I never did. You've started imagining things again. You're imagining things. That's what someone who is gaslighting you will say. Or you try to explain your feelings about a particular thing that they did. Do you understand? Then you get something like, you're always making things dramatic when you try to explain your feelings or your emotion. They deny, they twist facts, they blame you when you start, and then after all this you start believing you're the one at fault. You're on the wrong side, you're on the false side, you're the truthful ones. That's what gaslighting does to you. We're talking about signs you are being gaslighted. These are the signs you should watch out for or take notice of from someone who is gaslighting you. When it comes to that person, you often or you constantly second guess yourself. When you're trying to take a decision, you doubt yourself a lot. Okay, that's one of the signs you're being gaslit. You're confused after every conversation, just like someone who guilt tripped you. After every conversation, you get more confused. When you're looking for clearance, right? You're looking for closure, but after every conversation with such person, you get more deep, you get more confused about whatever it was you wanted talking about or you needed closure on. You get more confused about it. You apologize often even when you are not wrong. Naturally, you're not wrong, but because of the way you've been gaslit, you tend to believe that you're always the wrong one. You are always the one who is wrong. You're always the one at fault. They are always right. They are tolerating you. So you have to just play your part and be good to them. My dear, you're being gaslit. Alright? You feel like you can't trust your memory. Like I said, you don't trust your own memory because you feel like you space out a lot. The things you say don't always tally with what they say, and since you always believe you're on the wrong, then you don't trust your memory. That's why when they say you did this, you kind of believe because you don't even trust your own self to say that no, I didn't. You kind of lose trust in your memory. You isolate yourself to avoid feeling crazy. I'm very sure most of us can relate to that. You just isolate yourself. Let it just be me. So people don't say you are crazy. Because they've made you feel like you're crazy. They've made you feel like you're insane. So you kind of isolate yourself from other people. So they don't also call you crazy. My dear, you've been gaslit. They are not random emotions. So. They are not random emotions. They're not something you just feel. They're not just something you feel because you have a sense of feeling. They're not just something you say it's a everyday something. It's regular for people to feel like that. They are not. These are signs that someone is tampering with your reality. These are signs that someone is tampering with your reality, my dear. They are not just things you feel every day for everybody. Check it. It's when you're around them, with them, when they're in your space. Or check when you stay having these feelings. You've been gaslit. Alright? Please don't let anyone temper with your memory or make you lose self-trust. That's one big thing to lose as a person. Self-trust. Alright, so we've talked about gaslighting and the signs you're being gaslit. Like I always say, in as much, you can quote me anywhere, in as much as we want to love, care, and make sacrifices for the people we love and care about, please, you should know when you're being manipulated. Know when you are being manipulated. Alright? So, in our next episode, we'll be talking about the effects on how to break free from gaslighting. Yeah. You would want to protect that heart of yours, right? So turn on the notification for this video. I remain your host,